Hey friends, on today's adventure, we're going to the island in Pigeon Forge. I want to give you a tour of all the shops, the things you can do, places you can eat. So come along with me and let's check it out. So I did want to talk about parking. Parking is free. You can park and hop on this tram, which comes around at the many different tram stops around the parking lot area. Or what we often do is just get a parking spot like this one right here is wide open, and then we just have a nice little family walk right down here. It's not that bad, just go towards the wheel. As we cross over the bridge, you have the Margaritaville Island Hotel as well as the Changes in Latitude restaurant and bar. I'm gonna do other videos that kind of cover those, what the hotel is like, the pool, all the amenities, and a whole nother video. But it's a huge hotel, wraps all around the island. As you also come in here to the left, you have the actual Margaritaville Restaurant. This is a chair you can come get a photo op. But if you're looking to get a cheeseburger in paradise, you can come over here and come to the Margaritaville Restaurant. And if you're really thirsty, they've got this gigantic blender. You can get a drink. Taking a look at their store, you could also come in here and get an official, if you're a Parrot head, if you're a big Jimmy Buffett fan, you can get a Pigeon Forge official t-shirt. Just giving you a look inside the store here. Or again, here's your classic Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. I like this one, says the Great Smoky Mountains on it. All right, continuing on, you have this sweet shop. It's got a lot of nostalgic candy and all sorts of interesting things in here. It's fun to walk through. Interactive 70 adventure, something you can do on a rainy day. Another thing you can do on a rainy day here at the island is come over to the escape room. So you also have some beef jerky, and this is one of our favorite art galleries in the area. There's a couple of these. This is the Master Editions. Lots of local artists, really cool stuff for wildlife in the Great Smoky Mountains. And then this is one of our kids' favorite place to browse, the Toy Chest Company. All sorts of neat toys in this place. And then you got your foot gear. It's got a lot of the Chacos, Birkenstock, a bunch of different shoes in this store. And then you've got the Island Tiki. This is kind of your generic touristy t-shirts, keychains, all that kind of stuff is in here. And you can see you can continue on into Market Street. We're gonna circle around Market Street a little bit later through the video. You also have a winery. You could come do a little bit of wine tasting. They sell wines. And then you got your Island Creamery. So you could come in here and get an ice cream in the evening and come watch the fountain show, which is our favorite thing to do here at the island. You got Gourmet, a popcorn place. I'll take a look inside here of all the different popcorns they have. They got caramel corn, Chicago mix. You got some ranch, cheddar, double butter. Not just one, but double butter. And around here you've got some dill pickle, jalapeno, and white cheddar. So there is a Build-A-Bear workshop, but it has been closed. I really don't know if it's gonna open back up. Hopefully it does. It's been closed for a while. It might be a staffing issue or corporate issue with Build-A-Bear, not sure. Coming around, you have Old Smoky we'll look at a little bit further. But again, this is our favorite thing to do at the island. Is you can come sit in these chairs. They're wrapped all around the fountain. And this is a fountain show that goes off every 30 minutes at night. It synchronizes with music, and it's fun for people of all ages. Over here they have a little section they'll set aside for people that are doing like gender reveals or special occasions. So it's just great to sit around and watch. So you could come in here and do some moonshine tasting at Old Smoky. And again, just kind of giving you a feel for lay of the land here at the island. You've got a good classic little carousel you can bring the kiddos on. And then over here you have Paula Deen's Family Kitchen. I will say this is a place you'd want to come if you're really hungry. It's family style, and my favorite thing here is the cream corn. I have not found anything quite like it. And the latest addition to the island is the SkyFly Soar America ride. It is a 6-minute ride, very similar to Soarin' that Disney does, and it is a really neat ride. I actually did a full video on this showing you what the ride is like, how much it costs, if it's worth it, how tall you have to be, all the little frequently asked questions. So I'll put a link to that full ride review in the description, so check that out if you're interested in possibly riding this. So as we continue on out, you can see again some of the Old Smoky moonshine over here, and then you also got this Yeehaw Brewing Company that you can come here and get a beverage. You could also come here and go to Dick's Last Resort. They have one of these in Gatlinburg, and this is the one located in Pigeon Forge if you're looking for a place to eat. Over to the left, you got some of these rides. You can buy either an individual ride or you can get a pass and ride rides unlimited over and over. So you can come to all the different rides. I'm gonna break that down here in just a minute. And then over here you have the Yeehaw Snack Shack, and they have not snow cones. In New Orleans, they call them snow balls. So they have all these different flavors if you wanna come up and get a snowball, as they would call it in New Orleans. And then over here, a lot of people like coming to eat at this Timberwood Grill. So you can come here, have a lunch, have a dinner, and you can come out to the side here and check out their menu and decide if that's a place you'd like to eat or not. You can also keep walking around, and you've got a traditional shooting gallery. You can either pay $3 for one game, or you can get 5 games for $10. Kind of looks like Mater in there from Cars. Continuing over here to the Ticket Center, this is where you're going to want to go to, again, get a ride for the Great Smoky Mountain Wheel. It's this is the prices at the time of the video. Or you can, again, get just an individual ride of some of the different rides all around. You can do the Thunderdome bungee. I'll show you that here in a minute. Or you can do the ropes course. And they have a child's ropes course, which I like this a lot if you have real little ones. Or again, you can get an unlimited rides pass. What's nice is if you buy that, you actually get a second day for free with this current promo that they seem to run pretty often. So there's a little bit of breakdown on the rides. And continuing on into the arcade, it is a pretty large arcade. A lot of the standard things you would find in an arcade. A couple unique things like this virtual reality here. So definitely a great activity. If it's really hot or really cold, you could come and win some prizes. And then you got a good old traditional photo booth, which is always fun to do. Again, here's a look at some more of the rides that you're able to do either individually or with that wristband, or pass I should say. You also got some bumper cars, mirror maze, virtual reality, a bunch of that. Again, the bumper cars, I would say, is kind of a small area here, not too big. Mirror maze back there in the corner, got a little laser maze area, and then this is your virtual reality gaming. So coming around here the corner, got a nice photo op with the bear here. And then again, a standard kind of trading post of all sorts of touristy t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. Cool stuff to take home to friends and family. Dudes, Daiquiris, which is part of Mellow Mushroom we'll look at. Here's a little look at the ropes course. My kids love to do this, and I really appreciated that they have this little ropes course for if you have real little ones. So if they're afraid to go way up there, they can still come here. You can see this mom down below walking along with her kiddo. So here's the bungee thing. If you're a thrill seeker, you can jump off and try to hit the target. I'll pass on that one. So, all right, here's the wheel. They actually have 42 little carriages that go all the way around, and one of them is actually a special carriage. It's right there, right up there. The glass bottom, and it's got leather interior. It's like a VIP seat. So that's great for if you're gonna take someone special on a maybe an anniversary or a proposal. Many proposals I'm sure have occurred in that carriage right up there. So huge wheel, get a great view of the Smoky Mountains. So if you're in the mood for pizza, you can head over and go to the Mellow Mushroom. They've been baking since 1974. You can look at the menu. They've got all sorts of different pizzas and calzones and salads and such. Over here, here's the Patriot Peddler, all sorts of law enforcement, firefighter, first responder, all sorts of military related stuff. Aunt Annie's and Cinnabon. Got a sunshades shop and a fudgery. If you want to come here and try some fudge samples, you can walk around and do that. Here's another one of the rides. I think this one's called the Twist and Shout, and I don't think I'm gonna get on that one. I'll pass. Here's the bake sale. They have all sorts of Rice Krispie, world's best hand decorated Rice Krispies. I was really tempted to run in the store and yell like Elf does with the coffee shop. Congratulations, you did it. I didn't though, I held back, and you can see here all sorts of decorated Rice Krispies that you can browse and maybe take one back to your cabin for the night. And here's a look inside the Thunderdome. This is one of the activities you can either pay for just this activity, or I believe it's part of the unlimited pass that you can do. Continuing on down Market Street, you got a Tervis store. It's always fun to look at the different cups. A Monogram boutique. You can get something custom made in there. Got another little growing up store and a farmhouse decor and gifts. But this is our favorite stop. Byrd's Cookies. This was established back in 1924, and one of their first cookies they ever sold is over here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. The Scotch Oatmeal. That's what they started with back in 1924. And one of the other big sellers they've won awards on are these key lime coolers. But it's really nice to come in here and try a sample. You can try one you like. If you find one you like, you can come over and bring a bag back to your cabin or hotel. You can get one bag, or if you buy more, it becomes cheaper per bag. You can even stick them in one of these tins. I like this one right here with the bear. It's Great Smoky Mountains. Or this is kind of like a classic postcard. And this one was pretty nice as well. And here is the puzzle shop. All sorts of neat puzzles and games you can check out in there, as well as the Big Rock Candy Kitchen. All sorts of fudge you can try out, all sorts of gourmet popcorn and candies. Got a cigar shop. If that's your thing, you can come here and get a cigar. So you also have an old time photo you can come here and do, as well as over to the right, you got a character store, all sorts of comic book and sci-fi related items. You got a laser tag. You can come here and play some laser tag if you had some bad weather. It's something you could do here. This is what my son has been asking me to, Dad, can we go do ride makers? So I'm gonna pick a day and come do this and do a whole nother video breaking down ride makers. But basically you can build your own remote control car. So great activity. It's around, give or take, $50 for a remote control car. You got Biden and Trump hanging out here at this store. All sorts of political related, all sorts of things in this store. And then over here to the right, you got one of many different little boutique shops. And I'm going to show you something real neat here at the Pepper Palace. I found it pretty fascinating. As a previous firefighter paramedic myself, I found this decor very cool, and this flatline sauce that you can try. You actually have to sign a waiver to try it. I would not do it. But all these different hot sauces, if you like trying those out. They do have a Saint Somewhere Spa, part of the Margaritaville Hotel, so that's something you could do. You got Southern Charm, again, different little boutique style shops. You got this foot shop, and this is the best part about the foot shop, is all these little dancing guys. You can buy one of these. The bear's my favorite. You got the Parrot Mountain at the island. Parrot Mountain is a place you can visit in the area, and they have a sampling of some of the different birds at Parrot Island you can come in and see. Got a sock store You got the sneaky squirrel. Just again, all sorts of different stuff you can browse and check out. And then you got your standard sports store, very similar to what you find in a mall. You also got a caricature place. You can come do your caricatures. You also got, again, a jewelry, fashion, accessories, and an Earthbound Trading Company store. And then finally, coming out from the shops, you have this Margaritaville coffee shop, back where we started this tour. Again, our favorite thing to do is just come out here, sit around the fountains, watch the show. It's very relaxing, free parking, lots of stores to check out, things to sample and try. So that wraps up our tour of the island. If there's anything that I didn't cover you have questions about, drop them down in the comments below. We'll do our best to answer. Hopefully this gives you a good overview of what the island is. Whether you want to come here and play some games, come here to enjoy a meal, or like us, sometimes you just come and walk around and window shop and get some free Byrd's cookies. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's helpful, give you a better view of the island and Pigeon Forge. We love living here. We love coming here to the island. We'll see you on the next adventure. Have a blessed day.